Welcome to today's session on the importance of extractables and leachables testing, regulatory perspectives. I'm excited to walk you through this critical topic because it directly connects science, safety, and patient well-being. By the end of this video, you'll understand why regulators all over the world emphasize E&L testing and why it matters so much to the products we use every single day. Think about a simple pill bottle, an inhaler, or even an IV bag. At first glance, they look safe and harmless. But have you ever wondered what tiny, invisible chemicals could migrate from the packaging or the device into the medicine itself? That's where extractables and leachables testing, or simply E&L testing, comes in. It acts as a safety checkpoint, making sure that nothing harmful sneaks into medicines or medical devices. In highly regulated industries like pharma and biotech, this testing isn't just good practice, it's absolutely essential. Let's make this simple. Extractables are like the worst-case scenario. Imagine we stress the packaging with strong solvents or high heat in a lab. Whatever comes out under these extreme conditions is called an extractable. Leachables, on the other hand, are the real-world culprits. They are the compounds that actually migrate into the drug or device under normal conditions. These can come from glass vials, plastic syringes, rubber stoppers, tubing in the manufacturing process, or even inhalers. So extractables tell us what could happen, while leachables tell us what is actually happening inside the product you or I might use. Now, why is this testing such a big deal? First, patient safety. Some leachables are toxic and can cause long-term health risks like cancer or birth defects. Second, regulatory compliance. Agencies like the FDA and USP have made E&L testing a mandatory part of the approval process. Third, product quality. If packaging chemicals react with the medicine, the drug may lose its effectiveness. And lastly, market access. Without solid E&L data, global approval becomes almost impossible. In short, it's the gatekeeper to safety, quality, and trust. Regulators don't leave this to chance. The FDA requires detailed studies on container closure systems to ensure safety. They also push for a quality by design approach, meaning E&L considerations must be baked into the development process from the start. The United States Pharmacopoeia has its own dedicated chapters, USP for extractables and USP for leachables. Meanwhile, ICH guidelines like Q3D and Q8 focus on impurities and material compatibility. And beyond the US, organizations like ISO and ASTM set global standards. So whether your product is headed to North America, Europe, or Asia, E&L testing is always part of the conversation. Where does E&L testing show up? Practically everywhere in pharma and biotech. In pharmaceutical packaging, it ensures that bottles, vials, or blister packs don't contaminate the product. In biopharma manufacturing, it validates that tubing or filters don't release harmful compounds. In medical devices like inhalers or infusion pumps, it checks that patients don't end up inhaling or injecting unwanted chemicals. And with combination products, like a drug delivered via a syringe or inhaler, it safeguards both the drug and the device working together safely. So, how is it done? It starts with study design, identifying which materials might release chemicals and under what conditions. Then comes analytical testing using advanced instruments. For example, GCMS detects volatile compounds. LCMS handles non-volatile ones. ICP-MS looks at elemental impurities. And FTIR identifies functional groups. After detection, the data undergoes toxicological risk assessment. basically asking, is this compound harmful, and if so, at what level? Finally, there's reporting, where results are documented and aligned with regulatory expectations. This structured approach ensures nothing is missed. But of course, like any scientific process, E&L testing has challenges. Materials today are complex, especially polymers. Detecting trace amounts of chemicals demands highly sensitive instruments. And then comes the tricky part, interpreting the data. Not every detected compound is harmful. Distinguishing between a dangerous leachable and a harmless trace chemical requires both expertise and experience. The good news is that the field is evolving. High-resolution mass spectrometry and advanced chromatography are making detection more precise. Companies are also moving towards risk-based approaches, focusing on what really matters instead of testing everything exhaustively. We're also seeing AI and digitalization enter the picture, helping predict how materials will behave even before testing. And importantly, sustainability is gaining ground, with companies developing eco-friendly packaging that reduces extractable risks. The future of E&L testing is smarter, faster, and greener. At ResolveMass Laboratories, we take pride in being a trusted partner in this critical field. Our state-of-the-art facilities house advanced instruments like GCMS, LCMS, and ICP-MS. Our team includes chemists, toxicologists, and regulatory specialists who bring both expertise and real-world experience. From designing the study to providing toxicological assessments, we deliver end-to-end solutions tailored to client needs. Most importantly, we deeply understand FDA, USP, and ICH guidelines, so our clients stay compliant and confident. In short, when precision, innovation, and trust matter, ResolveMass is your partner of choice.